I don't know. You don't want to give anything away, and I should clarify that I know I did tweet something that made a lot of people think that it was in some way spoiler, and I should clarify that regardless of how Avengers 4 ends, I would have tweeted the exact same thing. It really was. That last day of filming was a very emotional day, and it's the culmination of almost 10 years of filming and 22 movies, this unbelievable tapestry, and you feel a lot more emotions than I think even I thought I'd feel, and I felt it was appropriate to share the gratitude. I know it had a ripple effect, but I am neither confirming nor denying anything, and to that end, I think anything I would, any sort of label I would give the Fourth Avenger would give away too much, and
it's a smart man.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to crack,
Really?
guys.
What was your last line in front of the camera as Cap before they said, "That's a wrap"?
What was my last line? It was something really stupid. It was something really dumb, which I also probably can't give away. I think
You
it was.
you can.
Well, it was a line. I think it was a line to. No, what was my last line?
He was overwhelmed with emotion.
Well, it was it was reshoots. So you're doing these little picks and pops, and it's these little. It's just little things that they need. It might have been a line to Paul Rudd. He wasn't there, but it was a stupid line. The line wasn't memorable to me. The day was more memorable than the line. I have a real soft spot for my scenes with Downey. I think, they do a nice job of giving Cap a lot of conflict in a lot of different ways from a lot of different places, and I personally just really like the specific juxtaposition that Cap and Tony pose, and over the course of these movies, I think they've had a really complex dynamic that I think can be related to on a number of levels. It's not just family, it's friendships, it's brothers, there's, to me, the most identifiable relationship for me personally within the character's arc.
I didn't even get a script for the movie, so I'm looking forward to just seeing the movie and knowing what the hell is going on and how my scenes fit into the overall context. I think it's going to be pretty great, though.
There's so many good things. It really is just an incredible culmination of this unbelievable tapestry of how many individual series is it? Is it like, what is it, 6, 7 individual plots coming together? I don't know that it's never been done before, and I don't know that it'll ever be done again. And then they really, stick a flag in the ground on this one and pull out all the stops, and you won't be disappointed.
Hey everybody, it's Charlie. Chris Evans is dropping all kinds of Avengers 4 bombs. This was at a recent Comic-Con panel if you have no idea what was going on. They got asked a whole bunch of questions, so I try to just cut this down to the really important stuff. I'm still doing that Spider-Man PS4 game giveaway. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a comment on the video. I'll name a new winner at the end of this. Probably the biggest thing was him addressing what his very ominous tweet was all about. He says he neither confirms nor denies what might happen to him during Avengers 4. What he did say was I should clarify that I know I did tweet something that made a lot of people think that was in some way a spoiler. I should clarify that regardless of how Avengers 4 ends, I would have tweeted the exact same thing. The last day of filming was a very emotional day, and it was the culmination of almost 10 years of filming in 22 movies, this unbelievable tapestry. I think a lot of people heard him say that and said, oh, okay, he's trying to tell us that he's not going to die, but he said that he's neither confirming nor denying anything. Whatever you think his ending is going to be, he would have still tweeted that goodbye to his character. I do think that that backs up the idea that he will not be returning for any big Captain America solo films, maybe a cameo here or there, but an effective goodbye to the character for the most part. All bets are off though if they do some crazy Secret Wars movie in the future where a bunch of different universes are smashed together, so you get other versions of Captain America that might still be around. But the other really important detail that he dropped was that his favorite scenes were usually with Iron Man. Like he says, they're dynamic, and now obviously you saw during Infinity War, they hadn't come together yet. Avengers 4 is all about them putting the past behind them. He kind of tried to explain that without giving too much away. Kevin Feige has already given a brief description of what's going on during Avengers 4. We got a more recent synopsis about a threat greater than Thanos. I'll link the video that I did for that at the end of this. But even though his best friend is Bucky, and they have a really strong arc across all these past movies they've been in, but you can tell because of the way they've been positioning those two characters as sort of the leaders of the Avengers since the first Avengers film, why his arc with Iron Man is just as important as some of the other big plot things that are going on. So if you're a big fan of those two characters being together, it sounds like you're going to get that in spades during Avengers 4. I do love him sort of break down a little about how excited he is to see the movie. Like, you have no idea, just trying to tease people. When he says that Marvel's planting a flag with Avengers 4, he's just saying that it's so big that no other studio will ever be able to replicate it in any way, either its success or in the amount of big payoffs that it delivers. That means there are going to be some deep cuts all the way from Phase 1, paying off arcs that they set up way back during those first couple of films. But the other really funny thing in here too was Karen Gillan saying that just like Tom Holland, she did not get any scripts and has absolutely no idea what's happening in the movie, meaning that she probably shot a lot of green screen too. What they did with Tom Holland on Infinity War, especially during the big Titan set, is because it's all motion capture, he would show up in his special suit and they would just have him fight, say like a bunch of tennis balls, and they would add Thanos later in post-production. They never told him what was going on Titan, what the plot was. It was all one big action scene with a couple lines of dialogue, like the funny Footloose joke he had with Star-Lord. But for the most part, you don't really need to give an actor a bunch of pages of a script if that's all he's going to be doing in a scene. So that's how they get around not giving away spoilers for Avengers 4. The Russos themselves, though, just tweeted this out, this picture of the bright blue looking thing that everybody is still really curious about. This was them finishing reshoots. If you turn the brightness way down, it looks kind of like a briefcase, but it could also just be some of the lights on set that they use to light the actors in scenes. So don't tie yourself in a knot too much worrying about this. It could be absolutely nothing because they do love them some trolling. But I've gotten a lot of requests to do a video for the supposed description of the Avengers 4 trailer, so that'll probably happen sometime in the next couple of days, no worries. Congratulations, Ju Chong Fun, you're the giveaway winner from my last big video. Please email me on the About page of my channel so I can get your details. Click here to learn about that new villain in Avengers 4, and click here for all my Venom Easter eggs. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.